Welcome back everyone. Today we'll be talking about the osteology of the radius. Now coming to some general points. It is the lateral bone of the forearm. It's a typical long bone showing endochondral ossification, meaning it develops from the hyaline cartilage. It shows a medullary cavity. Now coming to the side determination. First, you must see that the radius has a ring-shaped neck. After that, the radial tuberosity faces towards the medial end. We have a sharp border here known as the introitious border. It also faces towards the medial end. On the lateral side, we have the styloid process. It should face towards the lateral end. And towards the posterior, we have a prominent tubercle, also known as Lister's tubercle. It should always face towards the posterior side. So now we'll be looking at the features of the radius. The radius itself is divided into the proximal end, the shaft, and the distal end. Coming to the features of the proximal end, we have a ring-shaped neck with the articular fovea, a constricted neck, as well as the radial tuberosity. Coming to the shaft has three borders: the anterior border, a sharp introitious border where it is the site of the attachment of the introitious membrane, and an posterior border. Between the anterior and the medial border is the anterior surface. Between the medial and the posterior border is the lateral surface, and between the anterior and the posterior border is the posterior surface. Coming to the features of the lower end of the shaft, we have the lateral surface, the styloid process, as well as the ulnar notch of radius. In addition to that, we have a lateral triangular area for the articulation with the scaphoid bone, and a medial quadrangular area for the articulation with lunate bone.